your good news and a narcissist's reaction. Sharing good news with others is a universal way to seek connection, validation, and joy. However, sometimes the response you receive can feel disconnected, dismissive, or even unsettling, particularly when you share your success with a narcissist. This video will delve into why narcissists react the way they do, how it could affect you, and most importantly, how to navigate these situations without letting their behavior steal your joy. By the end of this video, you'll gain insight into their thought process, learn to protect your emotional well-being, and nurture your self-esteem. When you share a piece of good news, it's natural to expect genuine happiness and encouragement. For example, whether you've earned a promotion, achieved a personal milestone, or received recognition for hard work, the ideal reaction would be congratulations and shared excitement. However, when a narcissist hears about your wins, their reaction might not align with these expectations. Instead of celebrating with you, they might brush it off, give a lukewarm response, offer a backhanded compliment, or steer the conversation back to themselves. This disconnect can be confusing for you, but narcissists don't perceive others' success like most people do. To understand, we need to unpack the psychology behind their responses. A narcissist frequently ties their self-esteem to external validation and their perceived control of situations. In their minds, someone else's success can feel like a personal threat. If attention is directed at you, they may interpret it as a loss of status in the relationship or social dynamic. Here are some common ways they react. Dismissiveness. A narcissist might play down your achievements or act as if they aren't a big deal. Backhanded compliments. They might mask their criticism behind seemingly supportive statements like, "That's great, but you just got lucky." Shifting focus. Often, they'll redirect the conversation to themselves, sharing a story about their own achievements. Ignoring your news. In some cases, they might not even acknowledge your success, leaving you feeling unrecognized and undervalued. These reactions are rooted in their need to maintain superiority and control, not in a reflection of your accomplishment or the value it holds. When someone dismisses or downplays your good news, the natural reaction is disappointment. You may feel hurt, frustrated, or second-guess your achievement. A narcissist's reaction can undermine your confidence, leaving you wondering, maybe my success isn't worth celebrating after all. Beyond these feelings, their responses can cause self-doubt. When someone fails to validate your efforts repeatedly, it can plant seeds of insecurity that affect your self-esteem. Here are two vital truths to keep in mind. A narcissist's reaction says more about them than about your achievement. Their behavior is driven by their insecurities, not because your success is any less remarkable. Your accomplishments are valid and deserve celebration, regardless of who does or doesn't acknowledge them. Understanding these truths is the first step to reclaiming your joy and removing the emotional weight of their response. So, what can you do to navigate a narcissist's reactions without letting their behavior dampen your happiness? Here are practical strategies to keep in mind. Manage your expectations. First, understand the pattern. A narcissist typically cannot offer the support you might expect. By recognizing and adjusting your expectations, you can shield yourself from unnecessary disappointment. Set emotional boundaries. Boundaries are essential for protecting your joy. Practice detachment by reminding yourself that their reaction doesn't define your achievement. If they dismiss your news, detach emotionally from their behavior and focus on giving yourself the validation they can't offer. Avoid seeking validation from them. Seeking validation from someone who struggles with celebrating others' success can be emotionally draining. Instead of relying on their approval, find contentment within yourself or from people who genuinely support you. Celebrate with supportive people. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you. Share your good news with friends, family members, or colleagues who genuinely care about your success. Their enthusiasm can counterbalance the negativity and give you the recognition you deserve. Focus on internal affirmation. Rather than looking outwardly for approval, practice positive self-affirmation. Acknowledge your effort, hard work, and the significance of your accomplishment. Remember, the value of your success comes from your journey, not others' reactions. A narcissist's inability to celebrate your success might be disappointing, but it doesn't have to rob you of your joy. Empower yourself by shifting the focus back to what matters, your achievement. Celebrate your growth with pride and remind yourself that your accomplishment is a reflection of your hard work and dedication. Even if someone else can't respond positively, your good news is worth cherishing. Additionally, recognize that you don't have to engage with toxic responses. If their dismissal hurts you, choose peace by disengaging from arguments or confrontations. Prioritize your emotional well-being over the need to change their opinion or reaction. If you recognize patterns of narcissistic behavior in someone close to you, it's worth reflecting on the broader impact the relationship may have on your mental health. Narcissistic tendencies over time can lead to chronic feelings of invalidation, insecurity, or frustration. Here's what you can do to safeguard yourself in the long term. Assess the relationship dynamics. Ask yourself if this person's presence adds value or creates stress in your life. Are the positive aspects of the relationship outweighing the negatives? Learn to detach emotionally. Releasing emotional dependence on their recognition is vital. By doing so, their reactions lose power over your happiness. Develop support networks. Build relationships with people who align with your emotional and psychological needs. Supportive connections help buffer the effects of toxic dynamics. Practice self-care. Invest in activities and practices that nourish your mental health, like mindfulness, journaling, or therapy. Remember, you have the right to protect your energy and happiness. It's natural to want others to celebrate your victories, but not everyone may have the capacity to appreciate your success sincerely. Narcissists, in particular, can struggle with offering the positive reinforcement you crave, not because your accomplishments are unworthy, but because of their own insecurities. Through emotional awareness, proper boundary setting, and internal validation, you can safeguard your joy and protect your self-esteem. Focus on surrounding yourself with people who genuinely celebrate you. Remember, your good news is your victory to own. It is a reflection of your effort, perseverance, and growth. No one, narcissist or otherwise, has the power to change that. So celebrate without hesitation, stand proud in your success, and never let anyone's negativity overshadow your light. After all, the world deserves to see your achievements, and so do you. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to share this message with others who may benefit from learning about navigating difficult dynamics when sharing their good news. Let's empower more people to own and celebrate their wins.